I do want to just say, kind of pivot to a story that came out yesterday. I want to get you guys' opinion about it, about a guy that we know.
Oh.
Dre Bly,
Mm-hmm.
who was set records at Carolina with interceptions. Dre Bly, who was a multi-All-American at the University of North Carolina. Dre Bly, who was a Super Bowl champion for the Rams and played in the NFL for a long, long time. Dre Bly, who's a really good guy, was coaching in high school, coaching his kids, and then when Matt Brown came back, was one of Mack's first hires, which everybody just got very, very happy and excited about. Dre Bly recruited some really good defensive backs, which unfortunately, because they got 3 or 4 years left, they're no longer with Carolina. They left and went to other schools. They say that this was a mutual decision between Coach Brown and Dre Bly when for him not to be in the program anymore.
Yeah, well.
Your thoughts, Mack?
So first of all, I went back. I had to research really quickly when I saw the news.
Yep.
I said, well, damn, I didn't know he was the defensive coordinator.
No, he wasn't.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm like, hell, are we firing people?
Yeah.
We gonna start with the DB coach?
That's a good point.
Gene
Chis is that's a good point.
So
first of all, you should fire everybody on defense if you're gonna do something.
That's why I'm waiting. So I was waiting later in the afternoon for the other ones to announce. I'm like, okay, all right, okay, this is expected.
That's fair.
This is what we expected to see.
Fair, yeah.
Then I was like, that's it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on, man.
Yeah.
This is the guy?
Yeah.
This is who we blaming?
Yeah.
And I know you're going to say, all you Carolina fans and all, well, they're not blaming anybody. This is mutual. They decided to part ways.
Right.
Because
that's like his son. It's mutual.
So here's what I think happened. And this just came out. Nobody else. I think he said, look, man, I can't be part of this mess here. I can't, in good faith, go out here.
This is Dre Bly talking.
Dre Bly.
Dre Bly, yeah.
I can't, in good faith, go out here and recruit the top talent in the country. Convince them somehow to come here and play at a school where they have no shot of winning the national championship. And then, on top of that, this is what you force us to put force us to put on the field. And still get the blame for it. Now we done here.
Let's see.
Now we good. Now we good.
That's one.
Now we good.
That's one perspective.
That's just K-Max.
I
thought it was very interesting because they're, really close. Like people say it's like his son.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that he would be the fall guy. So do you not feel that it might be mutual that he
I'm sure he raised his hand.
Wait, K-Max said he was the one ready to go.
I'm sure he raised his hand.
See, Mack, I don't know.
But he's one of the best recruiters.
Mack, I don't know.
At least you know as well as I do what it's like to go into that living room.
Yeah.
And talk to the top. Now, first of all, you played in the league.
Yep.
First of all, you revered on that level where they're trying to get to, aspire to, right? So they look to you as a person that they could trust. And then you bring me here, like you just said now, he recruited some of the top recruits in the country.
Sure did.
And where are they now?
They're not at Carolina.
Okay.
Now,
there you go.
Now.
Where are they now?
If I'm Mack, I'm like, so your relationship with these kids you brought in, they looking at you, you went to the league, you play here. Why are they leaving this school? You still here? Why couldn't you convince them to stay here?
I'm glad you asked, Coach.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad you asked, Coach.
Why couldn't why couldn't you do your due diligence and make sure we don't lose these? Because Tony Grimes, then he goes to Virginia Tech, Virginia, one of those schools. He's from there. But my point is that this was the biggest 5-star they've had in the defense secondary. And then they lost a safety who went somewhere else. You don't lose these kids, man. These guys are supposed to be special. And if you coaching them, is that your position? You're coaching them. You got to coach them up.
Right.
You got to make them feel that they're going to the next level. If you can't do that, then maybe you're not that guy.
Oh, no reason.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
But I like it.
That's a pretty good perspective.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
So you saying he didn't do enough on his part?
Right.
Yeah.
You just can't recruit them. You still got to coach them.
Accountability has to go back.
Yeah. You still got to coach them. Now, I love Dre Bly. Mac, it could be. It's either what you said or what I said. It's one or the other. We don't know. We don't know. But I hope Dre. I hope he falls. Falls. He'll be okay.
He will. He'll be fine.
But I was shocked though. But I was surprised that some of these prize guys did lead the program. I'm like, what is that about? They left before the bowl game.
Right.
And I'm out. I was surprised by that. I said, what? What kind? So then I thought about Dre. I said, what does that mean to Dre Bly? Then I forgot about it until yesterday when they say they mutually decide to part.
Yeah.
But to your point, Gene Chichens, I started right there. I said, man, I know you that dude, but man, we getting killed. Our defense sucks. We are terrible.
Hold on.
Right.
And that's how you got here.
Right. Right.
Because it was bad. Well, I guess maybe he could say, well, look where you were.
It's come up.
Maybe he could say, look where you were.
You call this come up. Man, I had to see how it was last before you got here.
Oh, you know what it was like.
Yeah.
So what does that say that's coming, though? Like, Bly couldn't say to them, well, hang tight. This person's coming. We got this person coming. We're rebuilding. If they didn't see a bigger picture there.
But the other part, Mac,
because on that organizational chart, he not.
You think
something's not flowing correctly?
Let me ask you a question. Just my thought. You think Nick would have handled it that way?
No, Nick was starting to top.
Wait a minute. Somebody the Nick coach, I don't know. I can't think of somebody. A defensive back he coached that went to the league. I'm got a couple guys in mind. Mika Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
Like so, Mika came back and was a coach there, and then do his job. You think Nick would have handled him the way that Mack handled him that way?
Absolutely not.
Right. So I'm surprised
Nick
that
he would not have allowed his defensive coordinator to handle it that way.
Okay. I'm just surprised that this is a Pam, the Carolina family. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do. We're gonna put our dirty laundry out like that. Right. Where that's
what surprised me. Because it's like his son.
Yes,
it's your boy.
But you got to start with, in order for you not to be painted with that brush.
Okay.
Of being dismissive to the Carolina family, as you say.
Okay.
As you mentioned right now, as you mentioned. You have to start with where you think the problem is. And you can't tell me you think the problem is all the way down here. We all can see. Yeah. We witnessed it all season long.
Yeah. The defense sucks.
Right.
Pretty much.
So why you
should start at the top.
Right.
But see, Mack ain't gonna go at Gene. Gene want to. He
what are you talking about? He won't go at him.
I'm telling you.
Not?
What is this?
So then he gonna pick on Dre.
That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
Now you risk your recruiting.
And my point is that for the last.
That's crazy.
So we talked about this for 10 minutes. It's one of those things we just talked about. We don't know what it is, but it's one of those things right there.
If he doesn't go after Gene and that entire defensive staff, Mack Brown's lost it. I said it. If he doesn't go after them and manage that and handle that, he's lost it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, you got to handle that. You got to fix that. You have to fix that. And I didn't even put the Carolina family aspect to it, meaning this is a guy that came back. He came back for you, coach.
Right.
He damn sure didn't come back for Gene Chizik, but he came back for you.
That's a good point. Brady said DB can't cover 15 seconds, and there's no guys up front to go after the quarterback. So the quarterback sitting back there, sitting like drinking a cup of coffee, got all day to throw the ball. Defensive backs can't cover them.
That's right.
That's like saying my safety can't tackle. First of all,
he should be.
I know. We got problems.
I know.
We got problems if you.